All right. Good evening once again.
All right, so I want to welcome all of us to Digital Z Hub, an online tech training platform. So, just a quick recapping on what we have covered so far. I remember that we started from Microsoft's Excel, the application of advanced Excel for data analytics. And we have concluded it for some of us. I think I have just one person here that still have few topics to cover. For those of us that have concluded Excel, remember I gave us the projects, which one of these days I will ask us to present. So I expect that we should continue to work on the projects. So as soon as I call for the presentation, we can all be ready. So tonight, or in this section, I'm going to be introducing us to another data analytics tool. But this time around is one of the core programming language. Excel is just an application, but we are looking at a programming language, which is called Python. Python programming language. How does it connect to data analysis? We are going to find out in this section. We are also going to look at some of the benefits of using Python for analyzing data, or as one of the most used data science or machine learning language. We are also going to talk about programming IDEs. Then we're going to understand that there are different types of application that can be used to write code and also to execute code. And I want to quickly advise us that this is programming language, so it's different from an application. So I expect that we double our efforts because we are not going to find it that easy like the way we have been playing around Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel has a user-friendly environment because it is an application, unlike Python, which is a language. And we all know that whenever you are learning a new language, definitely the beginning part of it will be challenging. So I expect us, or I want us to expect that. And when you start finding the beginning part a little bit difficult, do not quit. Certainly, as we continue to work with it, at the point we become professional. So that is how it works in the field of programming. Now, let's quickly look at general introduction to Python programming language. General introduction to Python programming language. So I'll start with the definition. What is Python programming language? So how do we define it? We're going to start with the definition. So Python is one of the high-level programming language. Like I said, Python can be defined as a high-level programming language, which is very versatile. In other words, it is very wide in terms of application. Python has become one of the most learned or one of the most used programming language today. Why? Because it is very simple to learn. Its syntax is almost the same thing as English language. So once you can understand English, then you shouldn't find it difficult to understand Python. So it's one of the reasons why you see everybody dumping the old languages like C# and the rest of them and tilting towards Python. So we are still going to find out, apart from its simplicity, why is everybody wanting to learn or learning Python. We are still going to know more, but let's just conclude on the definition. I say Python is a high-level programming language, which is versatile programming language known for simplicity, like I've just explained before. It's very simple. So there what we call syntax in programming. The word syntax means the set of rules that governs the way that program should be spoken. So every programming language that you see out there or you know out there has their own unique syntax. So syntax in a layman explanation can be referred to as the formats. It's just like the way every language has their own mood of, of speaking them. For example, if you want to learn, let's say Igbo, Igbo has certain way they speak. That is their syntax. If you want to learn Isoko, the same thing. So that is why I said the beginning part of learning any programming language, particularly if it happens that this is the first programming language you are learning, then expect to experience some challenges. It is normal. No programmer, nobody can, no expert today can, even though you are an expert, you will still encounter some issues. So that is why programming is recommended for those that want to deepen their critical thinking capacity, for those that want to be creative in solving problems. So one of the tech skill they are recommended to learn is programming, because programming has a way of challenging you. Programming has a way of increasing your creativity. Programming has a way of making you to stay put. You don't give up easily. So you don't say any programmer that writes a code and probably the code did not give him or her the expected results, that we just dump it. It's not a programmer. Programmer will continue to want to insist. We persevere until he or she gets what the result. So that process of them staying true until they get the expected result is what end up increasing their thinking ability. And as we all know, that is why you just knowing Microsoft Excel, you will not be recognized that much out there as a data analyst. That is just the truth. Because the employers knows that Excel will not stress you that much. Excel will not develop your critical thinking capacity that much. But when they see in your resume that you have knowledge of one of the recommended programming language for data science, such as Python or R, then you see the way they will place certain recognition on you, because they know that for you to learn that program, apart from the technical skill, your brain must have been stretched in a way that your critical thinking capacity must have increased. So I'm saying all this for us to begin to picture why you should stay all true to make sure that you learn it, no matter how difficult it comes. Like I said, but it's not difficult. It's very simple. All right, so let's quickly talk about some of the key features of Python. So highlighting these features, we now have a way of, encouraging us to stay put. Now, one of the key features of Python is that easy to learn. That is the simplicity I'm talking about since. Very easy programming language to learn. Comparing learning of Python to old languages like C#, C++, Java, you can never compare the stress or the syntax of Python to those languages. Now, the reason why Python is simple is because it has a lot of AI. And it is because the AI is doing a lot of things for you and I is the reason why it looks as if it's simple. Because definitely you cannot learn artificial intelligence language and expect that your manual input will still be what? 100%. So that is the reason why it looks as if it's simple, because Python will be doing a lot of things on its own for you. So a lot of things that other programs do not tolerate, Python will tolerate them, or Python will augment them for you. And that is why it is very simple. Another key feature of Python is versatile. Versatile. When I say versatile, it means that it is very wide in terms of application. Almost every aspect of technology today has an input of Python. Just point to any aspect of tech today. I can tell you what Python is doing there. So that, in other words, is applicable in almost every aspect. You think of web development, we apply Python there. There is a framework which is called the Django, which we use in implementing our backend with Python. You think of data analysis, in fact, there are so many libraries, so many functions that Python has built that we can just exploit, for performing analysis and several calculations. Then large community. So there are a lot of people that are using Python. Now, in case you are selecting programming language to learn, there are factors that determine why you should select a particular language. A language that is not used by many, if it happens to be only you that knows it, when you are facing challenges, you will be stuck. So that is why I said it has large community. In other words, there are a lot of people that are using it. So in case you run into one or two challenges, you have a lot of people who must have faced that challenges, that must have conquered, that must have published the solution. So once you type on Google that I am facing certain issue, you will see Google prompting you how some persons have faced those same challenges and how they've been able to solve it. So that is one of the key features of Python. Another key feature of Python is cross-platform. So what do I mean by cross-platform? There are some applications, there are some languages that cannot run on certain operating system, like your Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, or let's say Linux operating system. But the good part of it is that Python can work on all these platforms without having issue. Whether you are using Linux operating system, Python can easily work there. You are using Windows operating system, Python can also work there. So let's quickly talk about some of the application of Python. Some of the application of Python. Here we want to narrow it to how people are using, or the areas where Python is applied. Number one is data science. Data science. So Python is widely used in data analysis, machine learning, and data visualization. So you cannot say the reason why it is recommended for us to learn is very much applicable in our own field of data analysis. Web development that I mentioned before. So Python is used in web framework like the Django and Flask application. Automation, Python is used. Automation, Python is used for automating tasks. There are a lot of automated applications out there today that are built with Python. Artificial intelligence. Python is used in AI and machine learning application, including natural language processing. The ChatGPT you know today is only developed with Python. So we can go on and on and on talking about the application of Python. So like I said before, almost every aspect of technology today, Python has an input. All right, so if we don't have any question, and then we can now proceed. All right, so the next topic I want to discuss is programming IDE. Programming IDE. What do we mean by programming IDE? Programming IDE. Now, every programmer must use an IDE to program and execute his or her code. So that is why during an interview, they might want to test your knowledge by asking you if you understand Python, which IDE do you use? So an IDE is a customized application that helps programmer to write and execute their code. So if we look at the word code or program, code, they are set of instructions, or we can simply say code are instruction. Now, if codes are instruction, it means that they are written for a purpose. They are written with an assignment in mind. And that is why any programmer is a goal-oriented person. So you can never see a programmer that will just sit down and be writing code without, first of all, understanding what the code will do. So let's get it right. Code or program, they are set of instructions designed to perform a specific task. That is a simple definition of code or program. Now, who is now a programmer? A programmer is an individual that writes computer instructions. A programmer is an individual that writes computer instructions. All right. Now, the question now is that what platform did they use or will they use to write this code? Just like you want to write a letter, you will definitely need text editor like Microsoft Word just to enable you to write the content. So the same thing, for you to write any program or code, you must use a platform. And the platform that are designed for us to write codes, they are called IDE. So the full meaning of IDE, the full meaning of IDE is integrated development environment. The full meaning of IDE is integrated development environment. So you can see it now. Integrated, in other words, an interface or a platform that helps you as a programmer to integrate your code, to write your code. Not just writing, that platform should be programmed in a way that you can test. That is the execution. You can examine the code. You can test the code, whether the code is actually giving you the expected results. So such an application is called IDE. So as we want to learn Python, we need to consult one of those IDE. So what I actually want to target or to conclude in this section is for us to be able to install the IDE. So our next meeting, we can now start learning the Python properly. So the whole of this session is just to set up that environment that we are going to be using to write and execute our code. And that platform is called IDE. Now, I'm just going to mention some of the IDEs and then also let us know the ones that are more compatible with Python. So depending on the purpose you are learning Python, that will determine the selection of the IDE. If you are learning Python for data analysis, your IDE is going to be, so that will be example now, your IDE is going to be Jupyter Notebook. If you are learning Python for data analysis, because Jupyter Notebook is a framework which in this case represents the IDE that help us to bring all our data components in one place. So, but if your motive is to learn Python for application development, that is, you want to build app like OPE, like MoneyPoint, or any other customized app, then the IDE you are going to use will be PyCharm. Okay, then if you are looking for a very light IDE, the one that you can use both for application development and for data analysis, then you can go for Visual Studio Code, which is usually abbreviated to VS Code. So you can come across it like this. So we have different types of IDE, but I'm just going to talk about the one that actually pertain to us directly. Now, the way we are going to start with Python is that we will take 2 to 3 classes to understand the language itself to basic level before we start using it for analyzing data. That is how I train my Python for data analysis, because I understand that how can you fluently flow with a language that you don't understand its basis. You are going to have issue. Not that you cannot cope, but your confidence level will be very low. So what I'm going to do is that the next class and the following class outside this one, so in other words, I'm dedicating the first 3 classes just to learn Python as a programming language. So during this time, we are not looking at it from the angle of data analysis. We are looking at it from the angle of the general knowledge that anybody, whether you want to use Python for app or for data analysis or whatever purpose, what it is expected of you. That is how we are going to deal with it. Then after that, we can now say, okay, now that we understand the basics of Python, now let's start using it to speak to our data for insights derivation. So I have already installed the 2 of them. So what is going to happen is I think I'm going to do as if I want to reinstall. Then when I get to the point where I want to click on install, which is the final step, and then I will hold on, or you will continue. I will ask you to share your screen so that we can complete it, because I've already installed the 2 or 3 of them that I have mentioned here. Okay, so let's quickly start with, so the one I'm going to use while learning pure Python is this one. So I will advise every one of us to also have it installed. Then once we want to start analyzing data with Python, I will switch to this one. This is the one prescribed for us when it comes to data analysis. Not that whatever you are doing here cannot be done here. It's just that they are customized for a unique or different purpose. But you can decide to also analyze from Python, but that is not the best one if you are dealing with data. So any questions so far? Do we have questions from what I've discussed so far? If you have questions, feel free to ask your question. If there's no question, I will just proceed to the installation aspect. No question. Ifoma Jane, no question.
No question.
Mr. Ambrose, no question. Yikosi, no question.
No.
All right,
No
so
question,
let's
not for
look
me.
at the installation. So I'm going to start with the one I am going to teach us in this section is the Python. I will not be able to get to the Anaconda that will offer us the Jupyter Notebook, but certainly when we want to start the data analysis aspects, I'm going to take us on how to install and configure it. So the first thing is for you to proceed to a browser. You open a browser, and then you type. Now, we are going to download the app, but before that, you have to install Python. You have to install Python because Python does not come with your operating system by default. So you have to configure it. You have to install it. So after you have installed Python, then before you can now install the IDE itself. So which website can you access the Python installation software? So just go to python.com. Just type what? Python.com. Python.com. Python. Let's say org. Or if you type just Python, it's going to bring out different links that you can follow. So you type python.org, not .com. All right, so that will prompt you this interface. So from here, if you look at what we have here, you will see different version of Python. So you choose the one you want to install. So let's go to the download. So from download, you will see different options. Download Python install manager. But remember that the Python we want to install is the one that will work with our Microsoft window. So if you are installing for Windows, you go with this Python for Windows. So once you click, it's going to bring you here. And then you need to know your system structure, architecture. You know, all our Windows can be classified into two types of architecture. If your system is not 64 bits, then it should be 32 bits. So you need to know which one you are running, the type of window structure you are running. So how do you check? Just click on this file explorer. We all have it. And then you go to this PC. So from this PC, you can just right click on it and then you select properties. So from properties, you should be able to access basic information about your system, including knowing your system architecture. So you can see system type is 64-bit. So once you know the type of your operating system, now you can know the one to select here. So I will select this one. So as soon as you click, you can see it's what downloading here. So you can do the same thing while the downloading is in progress. You can start downloading now, possible.
Okay.
So at some point, I
Okay.
will ask us to share our screen. Like I said, I have already installed mine. So I just want us to see the process. So just keep downloading as well. Okay, so who is downloading already? So I think mine is ready. So once you have completed the downloading, the next step is for you to go to this same file explorer and then go to your system default download folder. You should be able to see Python there. Now, once you can find it like this, you just double click on it, and then it will prompt you the installer. So let me still wait to show us how. Okay, so I can just click. Okay, so install Python 3 points. So I have already installed. So I think at this point, I need to switch to someone's window who is currently installing so that I can use your own to guide us through. So let me exit this. Somebody can share his or her screen. Let's use it to complete the process. Let me stop sharing mine. Who is sharing, please? Who is currently installing? Mr. Ambrose, are you installing? Okay, I think I've enabled you to. Who is sharing, please?
I'm trying to.
Sorry?
It's not letting me share. I'm trying to share, it's saying sharing not turned on. So
That is what I don't know why. Okay, let me see.
Okay, let me.
You try sharing now. Let me see. Just try to share now. Let me see. It should work now. Just check. Please, if you are installing, let me know. I just want to use your to complete the process.
Ah,
Okay, I think I'm coming on Mr. Ambrose now. Mrs. Oikosi, I think you must have installed this. I don't think you have to go through this again.
Yes.
Okay. Mr.
My
Abus,
my
click
own
on
is downloading already.
click on install now. Click on install now. Yes, click on that option. And I expect Informa Jane to be following the same process so that we don't have to waste time coming to your screen. But in case you are having any difficulty, quickly speak out so I can come on your screen as well. So once this process is completed,
My
then
own is downloading.
you are still downloading.
Yes, I just finished downloading now.
Okay, so just go to that default folder, the download folder, and double click on it to start your installation as well.
Okay. You say use admin privileges when installing add python.exe.
Please, can you share your
Should
screen? Let's
I
quickly see
click on
that.
those
Can
small?
you share your screen, Mr. Ambrose? Your own is going on. You can
Okay,
stop sharing.
okay, let me share now.
Share your screen. Let's see what I can guide you.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, we are coming on your screen now. Just hold
Are
on.
you it's working.
Yes, just hold
Are
on.
you seeing my screen?
Yes, just hold on. Yes. Now click on install now. Click on install
Hello?
now. Click on install now. There is an
Okay, so
option there.
see where I am now. It's
What I am seeing here is install
network
now,
card.
customize installation. Just select install now. You can hear me.
So I should, hello?
Can you hear me?
It's installing.
What we are not seeing it.
I have done that.
Okay, just unshare again.
Um,
Alpha, Mr. Ambrose, you're all completed now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Um, which person's screen is this one? Is this Mr. Ambrose or which screen is this? Who is sharing?
it's
Ijoma?
Jane.
Jane. Okay.
It's Jane.
Um,
Yeah.
how did you go to this place? Is it after that installation?
Yes.
Okay. Just minimize this. I think it has installed. Mr. Ambrose, Alpha, I hope your own has also completed.
Yes.
Okay, so let's quickly go to your screen now. Now, please just minimize Mr.
Okay, should I stop sharing?
Yes, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Let us quickly go to the next app. Now that we have installed Python, then go back to your Google and type download PyCharm. Download PyCharm. The community version. Make sure that you look for community version, the one that have community edition like this. Because if you select the pro version, it requires you paying for it. So this one is the free version. So you just click on it. So I expect you to be doing that. I've also installed all this. So I just want us to see the beginning part of it. My network. Mr. Ambrose, please can you share your screen? Let me use yours to guide us through quickly. So you have a very strong network. Just share your screen. Let's use your please others. Let's follow the steps from his screen if he's able to come up. Mr. Ambrose, please share your screen, please. Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah, I am. Okay, let me start again. You said the community version, isn't it?
Yes.
Should I? Is it this one?
Okay, yes. Take that one. Take down, please. Order we should copy the steps, please. I'm not going to come over to your screen again. So I'm using his own to complete. So if you're writing your step, now click on the free download for Windows. Now look at it here. Yes, free download from Windows. Yes, click on it. Yes, sir. Go ahead. So let's see. Now the download will have started. Well, click on it again. I have it under here. Click on it again under. Yes, the same button. Click on it here. Let's see. No. Don't download any of this. All these ones there. No. What? No. Hold on. Okay. So let's see. Go back to that page.
I think it's downloading. It's downloading.
Where is it? Where is your download? Let's see. I can't see any sign that it's downloading. Check your download progress.
No,
Tab
these
and
ones are
see if it.
these ones are wrong. Let me start again because
So
say it's a Python.
that is a download PyCharm.
Python.
Download PyCharm. Yes, click on it. Press that one. The one with community. Just press enter. Now scroll up. Let's start from the up to see the options we have there. Okay, I got go down. Yes. Wait, hold on. Good. No. That's Softonic, something like that. That was
This one.
good. Click on it. Yes, click on it. Let me see. Click.
This was the first. There's the one I
Yes,
used before.
you were too fast. Just hold on. I'll guide you through. Just make sure that you wait for me before you click. We were supposed to just keep that advert so to proceed to download. Yeah, click on free download for Windows as well. Click on it. No, now you are
Yes, this
past
one.
it. Yes, click on it. Click. Don't worry, click. Just hold on. Remove this. This one is just add. Just click on cancel. Just remove it. Just hold on. Oh yeah, click on the free download again for PC. Down. Just click on it. Make sure that you wait. Just hold on. Scroll down. Let me see what you have here. Remove the advert. Remove the advert up. No worry. Remove it. Yes, remove it. Then scroll down. Let's see. And that means we may have to go and though is here. Oh, it's straight. Go up a little. It's like we may need to really go back. Go up a little. I saw an option, PyCharm. I don't know if go up. I want to see. There's a place where I saw PyCharm. I want to see it again. Go up again. Go up. Go up one more time. Go up one more time. Go up again. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Mr. Amos? Go up. I want to. Okay. Have you been able to trace it, Mr. Ambrose? You downloading now?